I let my cousin stay with me after she lost her job 3 months ago, but I didn't realize I was subsidizing her new lifestyle while she let my bank account hit zero. It was supposed to be temporary. 2 weeks? Maybe 3. That's what Brianna said when she stood in my doorway. With 2 massive suitcases and eyes so puffy, she looked like she'd been crying for days. "Just until I get back on my feet," she whispered. "I swear I won't be a burden." Brianna and I grew up like sisters. Holidays, birthdays, hiding under Grandma's table during thunderstorms. So when she called saying she'd been laid off and couldn't make rent, I didn't even think about the logistics. I just said, "Of course you can stay. Family's family." The first month was fine. She slept on the couch, she was diligent about cleaning, and she spent 8 hours a day on her laptop applying for jobs. But as month 1 bled into month 2, the energy shifted. The job search didn't just slow down, it vanished. Suddenly, my living room wasn't my space anymore. It was her bedroom. I'd come home from an 11-hour shift and find her sprawled across the couch, lights blazing, the ass set to 68 degrees, and a pile of crusty dishes on my coffee table. When I'd mention the mess, she'd give this heavy, theatrical sigh. "I'm trying. It's hard out here, My mental health is really taking a hit." I felt like a monster for even asking her to rinse a plate. I was the stable one, so I felt obligated to carry her weight. But my grocery bill had doubled, and my electricity bill was starting to look like a car payment. 3 weeks ago, she finally got hired at a high-end boutique. I was genuinely proud. I thought, okay, this is it. Then the packages started arriving. Designer shoes, a brand new tablet, luxury makeup. Meanwhile, my fridge was empty. The real blow came last Friday. I went to pay my rent, and the transaction was declined. I opened my banking app and saw a string of Uber charges. $30 here, $40 there. Late-night rides to bars every single weekend for the last month. I'd given Brianna my card weeks ago to pick up some basic groceries when she claimed she was starving. She never removed it from her rideshare app. She was literally using my rent money to go out partying while I was eating ramen. I walked into the living room. She didn't even look up from her new tablet. "Why are there Uber charges on my card, Brianna?" She didn't even look embarrassed. "Oh yeah, I meant to tell you, my card wasn't working. You're doing fine. It's not that deep." "It's deep enough that I almost missed rent," I said. I felt my chest tighten. "I want you out." She froze. "You're joking. You'd really kick family out onto the street." "You aren't acting like family," I told her. "You're acting like a predator." I didn't just wait for her to pack. I went into the kitchen and grabbed a printed spreadsheet. I'd spent the last 4 hours calculating every grocery trip, every utility spike, and every unauthorized Uber ride. "This is an invoice," I said, sliding it onto the coffee table. "It comes to $3,200. You have exactly 20 minutes to get your suitcases out of my living room. If you aren't gone by then, I'm calling the non-emergency police line to assist with an unwanted guest." "You're a monster," she hissed, finally standing up. "I have nowhere to go. My mom said you were the generous one." I guess she was wrong. "Your mom?" I laughed. "I found the Venmo logs, Brianna. I know you've been sending her $200 a week as a kickback for convincing me to let you stay. If you have nowhere to go to her. She's been profiting off my stress for 3 months. I'm sure she has a couch for you." The mask didn't just slip, it shattered. She realized I wasn't just hurt, I was done. She started throwing her new designer clothes into her suitcases, screaming that I was destroying the family. I stood by the door and watched her leave. I didn't offer to help with her bags. I didn't say goodbye. As soon as the door clicked shut, I called a locksmith. It's been a month. The apartment is quiet again. Peaceful. My bills dropped, and my groceries actually last a full week. Brianna sent me a text a few days ago saying she was sorry and that she got comfortable, but I haven't replied. I learned the hard way that you can't set yourself on fire just to keep someone else warm. Support doesn't mean sacrificing your own stability, and family isn't a valid excuse for theft. My couch is mine again, and honestly, it's the best sleep I've had in years.